Hello and welcome to Mascara Fighters. This is worktable 121. Today is November 23rd, 2018. And here I have the Laser Man figure. I cleaned them up already some. And what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be painting him. See, he stands. Give him a little edge here, but there, if you can see him, he's there you go. So that's what the wave's gonna look like. And now let's get to painting him. Right here. When you do this, sometimes you have to do a little more cleanup. Like, since this is the first time I'm making this figure ever, I wanted to make sure I'm making it as clean as possible. There we go. Now I'm starting to paint his head, so you can see I'm starting to do the mask for it. Bienvenidos, señoras y señores. Este es Mascara Fighters, mesa de trabajo 121. Hoy es noviembre 23 de 2018. Y aquí estoy pintando la primera figura de este personaje que es Laser Man, que pueden ver ahí. Y si la máquina quiere cooperar, voy a poder hacer unos cuantos de estos y lanzar la línea completa. El que pueden ver ahí. En diciembre. Now I'm starting to paint his hands a little bit. This is the first coat. I'm probably going to give him a second coat because this is new paint I'm testing out here anyway. So pull away some so you can see it better. I think this model itself came out pretty good, all things considered, because the model can have, you guys have seen it in 2D, and creating 3D version of it can sometimes be not difficult, but I guess the best word to describe it is unique, because you're thinking in a new dimension. Because you think 2D, everything's flat. Now it's 3D, so it's 3 dimensions. Well, technically 4 if you want to count the odd dimension, but because this would be dimension 1, this would be, I guess, dimension 2. At an angle would be dimension 3, and me doing it would be dimension 4. Here we go, starting his feet. Pretty happy to be able to, like I said, finally be modeling wise done with series 2, toy line 2 of the characters, because the line 2 is Fatal Evolution. It's the bad guys, it's them. And the first one, the first toy line had the good guys, like I said, and now the bad guys are in the second toy line, and in the third line I can start making their civilian forms. I can start making other characters. I can make a variety of things, really. Possibilities are more open, because now, at least, okay, we have the good guys, we have the bad guys, now let's build a world. And one of the things I'd like to be able to do, probably not in a massive scale just because of logistics, but I would like to create the base for the good guys, where the characters, where the good guys live, because, you know, in all superhero series, good guys live somewhere, bad guys live somewhere, and you want to have a good representation for, you know, the base set, if you will. And that's going to be another challenge, because I've never actually made a play set, but these characters are, now that they're in 3 dimensions, they warrant a 3-dimensional world to live in of their own, not just standing there. Here we go. So you could get a better shot there. Doing a playset or something is probably like a one-off, and I'm not gonna be I don't know, I'd have to really see, but to actually be able to even do like a model playset of, okay, so, and I go to conventions and things like that, people can see, oh look, there's a Mascara Fighters. They're not just in a crate, no, they're in their base, or they're in their home or whatever. I have obviously other locations in the series and other things I could do, but I think that's a really good jumping off point. One of the things I did want to mention, since I'm, you know, painting this figure live, is I'm enjoying this a lot. And I know I've said it in other videos, but I am very happy to be able to do this type of thing. Like I said before, not a lot of people get to create their own toys, model their own toys. And now sit here and paint the freaking things and have them come to life even more. And it's a cool thing. Thank you to whoever just gave a like to the video. I appreciate the likes and the comments. If you guys want to comment, by the way, which I haven't said enough, you guys are more than welcome to comment. Give your opinion, give your thoughts. That's what comments are there for. And I'll take it into consideration like anything else. But it is cool to see people interacting with it. See there? Let me show you what he looks like there. As the paint dries a little bit. Since I'm painting it live, I don't want to start messing or touching with it without showing, hey look, that's what they're gonna look like. So you gotta make sure of it, you know. But that is what they will be looking like. I'm painting them, but this is toy line 2. It's coming to life. It's a really cool experience. And let me see here. Make sure the feet paint stays on. Estaba diciendo de que es bien increíble, y lo he dicho antes, de que pueda hacer mis propios juguetes, de que pueda tener mis propias figuras, y ahora tener la segunda línea de juguetes aquí enfrente de mí es algo bien bello, porque mucha gente no tiene la experiencia ni la oportunidad de hacer algo así. By the way, these are all in different paint versions of themselves, because obviously I have to, I have to finish painting them, let me see here, what's next? I have to change brushes, because I'm changing colors. Excuse me, buddy. For those of you wondering, yeah, this right here, this is the final version of Wizardo. I just don't have any of the turquoise material, so I printed him out in orange, but he's going to be printed in turquoise, so you guys know. All right there. I'm cleaning the brush tip, by the way. Here we go. By the way, since we're in the holiday season, Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Feliz Día de Acción de Gracia a todo el mundo celebrando. De que están viendo esto en vivo. Now I'm painting his boots, his boot cuffs. Well, his main boot part, because the cuff is here and here. This is the main body of the legging boot cuff. Or the boot, if you want to see it that way. The black of the cuff of the boots is almost done. I still have to do the insignia and other details to the figure, but he is coming along. Now, originally I wanted to do this character in green, but since he has so many white, because the character's name is Laserman, and this is the Laserman 3D toy. But since he's got so many accents in white, I might just stick with white for him, as it pops well. Sometimes making these figures can be a little challenging just because of the size of my hand, going around it and across it and whatever, but it's a good challenge. It's a fun challenge. It's not a, oh my god, I have to go back to work challenge. It's a, oh my god, I can't wait to get started on this type of thing. Fit the brush there. Now there, I need to get a little more space so I can get perfect lining for it, but there he is, cuffed up. And Before I let you guys go, I did want to start on the insignia for him. For the character. Do 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 do. See, sometimes you have to check here, because if not, you can get little spots like that. Or just wait for paint to dry before you paint something that close around it. But for the purposes of this video, we'll be alright. And he has 5 insignias. He has 4 in the front and 1 on his back, literally. Ahora estoy haciendo el señal de su insignia en su cuerpo, de que lleva 5 insignias. Otros personajes llevan diferentes cantidades de insignias. Like him, Wizardo, he has 1, 2. He has and 2 right here on his cuffs, so he has 4 insignias. Since I have the color out, I might as well do this. Now this particular character model I have in my hand, Wizardo, he's gonna look a million times better once I get the actual material. But until I get it in the mail from a certain retailer who's been making me wait for a while now, I have to just, keep on pushing. There he goes. He's got his insignia on. Now these here are the metal droids. They only have 1. They have other pieces that are the same color, but still. As you can see there. The beginning of the color here for this particular character, that's Metal Man. Right there. This one's already painted, so she's good. She's got 4 insignias on her. By the way, for those of you guys that are modelers or doing stuff and trying to push on with your series or whatever it is, and you make figures, 3D models and what such, it's always good to work on multiple models at the same time, because while you're working on one, you work on it and you let it dry, and then you work on the next one while it's drying. You can, push on with the next one. And it helps in time, because you are supposed to wait for these things to dry and give them better quotes and what such. Because just because they're toys doesn't mean it has to be a low quality or low attention to detail. Especially when it's your stuff. Why wouldn't you want the best product out there? Let's see here. Right there. And here they are. And that's the second toy line. That was me painting a Laser Man, which is him. That's a Metal Man, Wizardo, Metal Woman, and two metal droids there. Thanks, and till next time.